So a Houthi ballistic missile slammed into Ben Gurion Airport in Israel. Sunday, Yemen's Houthis launched another ballistic missile on Israel, but this time, instead of the projectile landing in the desert or being intercepted, as with prior launches, the Houthis scored a direct hit on Israel's major international airport in Tel Aviv. The ballistic missile fired by the Iran-backed Houthis in Yemen impacted on the grounds of Ben Gurion Airport on Sunday morning, injuring 6 people, none of them seriously, according to the Times of Israel. The blast occurred in a grove of trees alongside an access road close to the airport's main terminal number 3, several hundred yards from the airport control tower. Still a hit on the airport from Yemen. That's impressive. The military said there were several failed efforts to intercept the missile as it was inbound. The impact was identified at Ben Gurion Airport. They apparently have a much higher success ratio on the slower moving missiles and rockets that come in from Hamas and Hezbollah, but when it comes to ballistic missiles, it's a little bit more difficult, and in this case specifically, they scored a direct hit. They then immediately went online and urged all airlines flying to Israel to cancel and suspend all future flights to Israel, otherwise their planes could get damaged, and pointing to the strike on Ben Gurion Airport. Some airlines have listened and cancelled flight to Israel in the meantime. And then the Houthi drones at the same time are draining billions from the West as the Red Sea chaos escalates. Leading defense analysts say the Houthis' latest attacks are Tehran in Iran, showing what it is truly capable of. When a $20,000 missile fired by Yemen's Houthi rebels brings down a US Reaper drone worth $30 million, the cost of war takes a troubling shape. The imbalance is defining the crisis in the Red Sea, where sustained attacks from Iranian-backed terrorists are draining Western defense budgets and disrupting the arteries of global commerce. It's not only about attacking Israel, it's about showing that Tehran can hurt the West economically without ever firing a shot directly from Iran. The Iranian octopus, which I've called them multiple times on this channel, is used to deter Western attacks on Iran by threatening both military and commercial targets. It's a way of saying, if you hit us, we'll unleash chaos through our proxies, the tentacles. And the Red Sea is one of the best places currently to show this. So a Reaper drone brought down, F-18 fighter plane going right off the deck as an aircraft carrier maneuvers to avoid a strike on them from the Yemeni rebels. That's $60 million plus straight into the ocean, lost. Gone. You're not going to reuse that plane, and to retrieve it is just not even feasible at this stage. The goldfish now have the best air force on the planet, but the cost here is extreme. The resources are being used up against an enemy that's using cheap munitions to keep everybody busy and distracted and disrupt economic supply lines and things like that on the planet, which all work towards the end goal of a collapse and a new world order, dark new world order, rising from the ashes, supposedly better, more sustainable, and equal for all people, equally in bondage, equally in darkness. And still, the Iranian octopus, even though everyone knows exactly who they are and what they're achieving, continues as normal, and still no strike on Iran's nuclear facilities, still no major attack on Iran to stop this. It's interesting, as if it's planned and as if they have a purpose to play in the entire picture. God bless. Keep watching world events unfold and keep looking up, because our redemption draws near.